thrilling presentation of the National Football League.
Sideline. A look at the Buccaneers head coach. His team got in the win column last week following a couple of losses to start the year. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Ravens. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So the Tampa Bay offense sets to work for the first time in this one. Led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Right back to Irving. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. If you accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
That was good for 29.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey! Finish up! 13. Finish it up! Hey, Ozzy! Sit up!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
You turned it.
Jackson now on second down. Right-handed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, Jackson quickly to the outside, incomplete. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is fourth down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to have a Ravens first down. White or call there. Fourth and inches. They go for it, and they gain 5.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
Yo. Middle. Report.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, middle.
Second down, Jackson. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Jackson up top again. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Comes on now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is first and 10. Kid, this is Irving, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Moore going in motion. A shotgun snap to Tua. That one is caught by Ibuka. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Ready. Out, out, out.
From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here's the punter now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The Ravens offense are not ready to get going on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
180. 180. Go ahead. 180. That's up. That's up.
Now it's Jackson. Will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. It's a gain of 34. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That one incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's up. Go. You are it.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Hey. Go.
Jackson looking to throw.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
3rd and goal for Jackson. He's got it at the 3. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal.
Derecha. Hey, hey. Ready. Derecha. Hey, report. Report.
Now Jackson, this is a design run, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Okay.
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. This will be returnable from his own 15. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 83 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. Whoa. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a...
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm, and now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. 3rd and long.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. He's going to air this one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Ravens are going to get the football at their own 40.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
13. 180.
Now, Jackson. The right side, caught by Burton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's now 3rd and 4.
For him. Nice shot.
3rd and short. Jackson. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in.
It's a gain of 4.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside to 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
No, we changed it. Shut up! We changed it. Shut up!
Now Jackson moving to his right. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have to for this one.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
Back to throw is Tua. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Ravens offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Shut up! I got it! Shut up! 13. Hey, Ozzy! Shut up! Hey!
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This pass complete to Raymond. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Buccaneers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
All right, big team.
Here's Tagovailoa. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Tua gonna throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And it's third down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout to talk things over before third down. Here's 2. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it's 3 and out.
On comes the punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
Hey, ready? Sit on.
Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Defenses always have to make a decision, like how do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
Jackson now on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Report. Sit on. Ready, shot. 13. Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to send all 5 eligible players out on the route, and that's great. But what that does is it puts a lot of pressure on your 5 offensive linemen to protect the quarterback. In this case, couldn't find anybody open downfield. They took everything away on the defensive side of the ball, and they end up getting home and taking them down for a big sack.
Go. Oh my God, I can't believe what I want.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to have the Ravens first down on what will be a big play there for fourth and long.
first at the 17-yard line.
180! 180! To what? No, we changed it. To what?
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What is it? You change. To what? Hey, hey! Hey, hey!
To throw is Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Little on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Ravens will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Detroit Lions. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And this is the running back for the visitors. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Packers get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Jackson rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd down. Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
No. What is it?
On play action, here's Jackson. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll look underneath here for Irving. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Third down, they need 5. From the gun, here's Tua. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Raise up. Sit on. 180. 180. Raise up. Hey, hey. 180. Raise up. 180. Raise up. Cut.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Here's Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. The throw here is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down. Take this in back at the 16. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ready, shot! Ready! Ready, shot! No, we changed it. Ready! Ready, shot! Shot!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's another
12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Raven first down.
22-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Ready, shot. Go right here.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Jackson now. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Greg Russo. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
70, hop, 70.
Now a give up the middle, and you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up third down.
Panther 11. Steady.
Back to throw. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Ravens stretch things out even further.
54. Buccaneers, nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Moore going in motion. Tua now on third down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Now the return. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's 2. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Here comes a return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Hey, middle. Hey. Set up.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's that man again, another catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Wells, another catch for his favorite target. After the catch. Gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It's going to be third. They need 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check smash, check smash. Mustang 19.
Throwing now from the gun, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll try to run for it. And he will score! Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Extra point by Little is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Now a short one, caught by the tight end Johnson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. There goes what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. And it's looking like 4-0 might be in the cards. Looking to finish off a perfect September as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Go check. Go 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hey, smash.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Street, street. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we 60 Bobcats, 65, 60 Maverick, 60, 19 Lions. Go, Rig, go. Go.
They'll look to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
70 Lions. Check, hurt, hurt. Ready, ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball. If that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right,
Tua. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.